Welcome to Nova, where we turn smart moves into serious money. Today, I'm breaking down exactly how I turned a simple $100 investment into $10,000. No tricks, just strategy, patience, and the right opportunity. Before we dive in, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for more tips on investing, passive income, and building real wealth. Let's get started. 1. Starting with just $100. I had $100 and a dream, not much else, but I knew I had to start building something. Rather than wasting it on fast food or clothes, I treated it like the seed of a financial future. I explored online for opportunities where I could grow a small amount into something substantial. After research, I realized I had to invest wisely, not just spend money and hope for quick gains. That $100 was not disposable, it was my challenge to prove that knowledge is power. I committed to learning skills, tracking progress, and thinking long-term with each small choice. The money alone was not magic, it was the mindset I formed around protecting and growing it. The mindset shift was more important than the cash itself. It changed how I saw every decision. 2. Investing in knowledge first. I didn't put that money into stocks or crypto right away. I invested in gaining real knowledge. I bought a short course on marketing basics and studied it every day for an entire 2 weeks. The ideas were basic, but they gave me a structure to build a business with very little capital. I learned about branding, how to find a target audience, and ways to sell using social media. I didn't just learn, I took notes, practiced the lessons, and created a small action plan daily. That $25 course ended up teaching me what no high school or college class ever actually taught. With $75 left, I still felt richer because I finally knew how to create value from what I learned. Investing in education gave me tools and confidence to make bigger and smarter decisions later. 3. Flipping undervalued items online. I took the remaining money and started finding cheap items that I could flip for a small profit. I searched through thrift stores and clearance bins, scanning barcodes and checking online prices. My first flip was a vintage board game. I bought it for $5 and sold it online for nearly $40. I reinvested everything I earned and kept flipping books, tools, used electronics, collectibles. Each sale gave me momentum, and my small wins started compounding much faster than I expected. Soon, I knew exactly what items were trending and how to price things for faster conversions. I learned the best times to list, how to write product descriptions, and which photos sold best. 4. Starting a digital product store. Once I had $300, I reinvested a portion into creating my first digital product. It was a downloadable template for budgeting. I designed it using free software on my laptop. I listed it on a digital marketplace where people shop for productivity tools and planners. To my surprise, people started buying it within the first week without me spending on ads. I added more versions, one for students, one for families, and one for freelancers on the go. Sales trickled in, but they were 100% profit after the small initial design investment. Each template I made was another income stream, and soon I had 10 different versions live. My store made money while I slept, passive income that built on the foundation of one small idea. Over time, I earned over $2,000 from that single budgeting concept alone. 5. Creating a niche social media page. I launched a page on a niche topic. I loved simple productivity hacks for busy working adults. At first, it was slow, but I posted daily with consistency and used hashtags strategically. After 30 days, the page had over 1,000 followers and steady daily engagement. I promoted my digital templates on the page and linked to affiliate products I believed in. The content was valuable, and the audience trusted me enough to buy what I recommended. I earned affiliate commissions and made new sales of my own budgeting templates each week. The page cost nothing to grow except time and creativity, both of which I had plenty of. I also collaborated with other pages to expand my reach and build authority in the space. 6. Reinvesting every dollar earned. I never spent the money I made on luxuries. I put every earned dollar back into my business. I used profits to buy better tools, upgrade my software, and automate parts of my workflow. I learned how to run tiny ad campaigns and tested what kind of messaging worked best. When a template sold well, I scaled that idea into new related templates and upsell bundles. Reinvesting made my income snowball, and each month brought more sales with less daily work. Instead of chasing trends, I doubled down on what already worked and made it even better. This created efficiency, and soon I could predict what types of content would convert best. With each cycle, I made more and spent less time managing things. True passive income in action. 7. Automating passive income streams. Once I had consistent traffic and sales, I started automating everything I could to save time. Email marketing tools sent follow-up sequences, upsells, and thank you notes without me. My storefront delivered digital files automatically, so I never touched a single order again. I used analytics to track what pages and products converted best and optimized accordingly. Even my affiliate links were tracked and monitored so I could double down where needed. Automation allowed me to step away while the business kept growing without constant effort. I wrote content that ranked on search engines and brought free traffic day after day. This freed me to focus on new projects without disrupting the income already being made. 8. Learning from every failure. I made mistakes, bad investments, slow selling products, and failed marketing experiments. But each failure became a lesson, and I never let them stop me from testing new things again. One digital product flopped completely. I learned that design alone doesn't drive conversions. Another time, an ad campaign lost money, but I gained insight on better targeting for later. Failure became my teacher, and I used every mistake as a blueprint to build smarter systems. When something failed, I did not quit. I asked why, fixed it, and tried again with a twist. Those early failures gave me thick skin and sharp eyes for what the market really wanted. I treated failure like tuition. I paid for experience and earned wisdom I could never unlearn. 9. Expanding into new income streams. Once I mastered templates and affiliate links, I branched out into other small business models. I built a tiny ebook on money habits, launched it, and made hundreds in just the first month. I also began selling my templates through multiple platforms to widen my customer base. I created a small newsletter and later added a premium subscription for bonus content. These were all low-cost, low-risk ideas, but together they formed a strong income network. Every new idea started with research and a test, and only the winners got my full attention. Over time, I built multiple streams that worked together to grow revenue with minimal overlap. When one product slowed, another picked up and kept my earnings consistent across the year. By staying flexible and adding streams slowly, I never burned out or lost focus on quality. 10. Staying consistent every single day. The most important part of the journey was showing up even when the profits were not obvious. I stayed consistent with my posts, updates, emails, and improvements, no matter how I felt. It took discipline to keep going when nothing seemed to work in the early days of struggle. But momentum came from daily action, doing the boring small things that built a real system. No viral hit made me 10,000 overnight. It was daily execution over weeks and months. I planned, tracked results, tweaked strategies, and kept feeding the machine with intention. Some days were slow, but I showed up anyway because I believed in what I was building. That consistency paid off. Results snowballed because I never disappeared from the process. Every dollar earned was tied to a day I stayed committed when quitting would have been easier. Now I have systems that work for me, but they exist only because I stayed steady and focused. Discipline was my secret weapon, and consistency turned my 100 into 10,000 plus. If you want big rewards, master the small steps and show up even when no one else believes yet. It didn't happen overnight, but with the right mindset and plan, even a small start can lead to big results. What would you invest your next $100 in? Drop your ideas in the comments. And if this video opened your eyes to what's possible, like it and subscribe to Nova for more real-world money wins. See you in the next one.